So we have studied in boundary layer theory as well as in fluid mechanics, that is conservation of mass, conservation of momentum and conservation of energy. All these three things are related to mass conservation, that is displacement thickness, momentum conservation which is related to momentum thickness, and energy conservation which is related to energy thickness. So let us apply this concept in calculating what is energy thickness. Energy thickness. Energy thickness is denoted by delta E. Now, this energy thickness is the thickness from the surface of the solid which is displaced by a thickness of delta E, that is delta E, such that to accommodate the reduction in the energy. So now over here, this is a plate, this is a point of leading edge. From the leading edge there will be a formation of a boundary layer. So again we'll consider a section 1 this is point A, this is B, this is C. We'll apply what is energy conservation over here. The loss in energy is compensated by a thickness that is called as the energy thickness. So now over here we'll consider, first there will be a velocity gradient. Due to the velocity gradient, we'll consider at a distance y two things. At a distance y, the velocity will be small u, and at a distance y from the free surface of the solid, there will be some thickness of dy. Again there will be the b, which will be the width of this entire area, and this will be the height. The mass flow rate through this part will be given as rho into area into velocity, which we have seen in the previous two parts, that is momentum thickness and displacement thickness. What we have to calculate, what is the energy through this entire part. So the kinetic energy through this elemental strip will be given as half into mass into velocity square. So this is half into rho into area into velocity into u square. So rho into area, that is b into dy into u cube, because the velocity is the velocity, that is u, that is the velocity at a distance y. Now for the same thing, if there wasn't a plate over here, then at a distance y from this imaginary plate, if it is not there, the mass flow rate will have been same and the energy would have been different. So now for that part, the kinetic energy through through this elemental area without the plate, so kinetic energy without the plate will be given as half m into v square. So this is half, that is m, that is rho into area into velocity square. So that is half rho into b into dy into small u will be the velocity, but without the mass flow, without the plate, the velocity will be the capital U square. So that we have seen over here. So the total loss in kinetic energy will be equals to the final energy minus the initial energy. So this will be equals to the half rho b dy small u capital U square, which is this equation, minus half rho b y into dy into u square. So now this will be small u square, and let us consider this as u infinity for our convenience, since there are two different terms. So this is equals to, we'll take this common as half rho b dy into small u into u infinity minus u square. Now u infinity is the free stream velocity, and small u is the velocity at a distance y. So this is a loss in kinetic energy. This loss in kinetic energy is compensated by a distance that is called as the energy thickness. So kinetic energy due to energy thickness. Now one thing we have missed over here, this is not the total kinetic energy. The total kinetic energy will be equals to 0 to delta, that is the entire boundary layer. We have to integrate this part, then we'll get the total kinetic energy. So now the kinetic energy with energy thickness can be given as half m into v square, that is the kinetic energy, whereas this is half mass over there will be given as a rho into area into velocity, velocity into v square. So this is half into rho into area, that will be b, into delta E, that will be energy thickness, into we'll have the velocity, that will be u infinity, into u infinity square. So how we have got this as u infinity? By displacing by a distance of delta E at this topmost point, the velocity of the fluid will be equals to u infinity. So we have seen this term. Now we have to equate both the kinetic energy. So on equating both the kinetics energy, what do we get? Let us consider this as equation number 2. The previous was equation number 1. So over here we can write this as half rho b delta E into u infinity cube is equals to integral 0 to delta half rho b delta E into small u into u infinity square minus u square. So this term we have got over here. So now what things will go away over here is this terms, that is half rho into b from both the sides, will cancel it out, and what we'll get over here, delta E is equals to integral 0 to delta rather over here this was dy, not delta E. So this is a dy. So this is equals to u upon u infinity cube into u infinity square minus u square into dy. So this term, due to an error, that is dy, not d delta E. So now let us put this value inside, that is I'm just going to put a value of u infinity square inside this term. So delta E becomes integral 0 to delta, this will be u upon u infinity square I am taking inside, so that will be 1 minus u square upon u infinity square into dy. So we have got what is equation of displacement thickness. So I hope you have understood how we have applied conservation of mass in displacement thickness, conservation of momentum in momentum thickness, and conservation of energy in energy thickness. Thank you.